Hey, welcome back to part 3 of the Modular Core Kit system, the MCK, the 24 to 48 hour survival resource pack system. So what we have left off at was the garbage bag. Now the garbage bag, you probably want a full-size contractor style, very heavy-duty garbage bag. Not so much to store garbage, but to waterproof your body or maybe your pack that you might have on. If you still have retained your main pack, you could also use it as an insulator against the ground. If you need to sleep on the ground, you can use it and stuff it with leaves to create an insulating barrier so you don't have all your heat pulled from you to the ground. You can also use it as a makeshift sleeping bag. So, and there's a lot more things too that you can use it for, even for rain catchment and so forth. So having a good garbage bag is very key. The next item would be Gorilla Tape. Gorilla Tape is an amazing item. You can not only repair things, but it could be used as fire tender and for medical applications. The amount is depending on you. I like to get the 2-inch rolls. They also have 1-inch rolls, and you can break them down depending on what you feel like you need. Probably 5 to 10 feet would probably do most tasks for 1 to 2 days. The next item would be cording. Cording for me, in a small pack like this, you have to be mindful of the diameter and the purpose you're going to be using it for. Parachute cord might be slightly a little bit too big. Of course, you could braid the paracord on the actual waist packs, the strap that goes around your waist. If you wanted to use that system, that's possible. You could also make maybe like key fobs and stick it down into your, if you're using the belt pouch, into the the MOLLE webbing if it has it. You could also make several paracord bracelets and use that means to attach it to the waist bag, pack, or belt pouch. But you could also go with smaller diameter cording and just roll it up and put it inside the pack too as well. They do have different types of parachute cord and different diameters, so you could go with that. You could go also with bank line or even lighter weight stuff. You could go with just lighter weight nylon strings, fishing line, even dental floss, depending on what you think your uses most likely would be. Concerning the fishing application, I did not include a fishing kit in this particular pouch or bag. So depending on where you live, you may want to add that. As I said before, not everything possibly conceived of is in this pack. This is just something to get you through 1 to 2 days. And in most cases, you can go without food for 1 to 2 days without major health problems. But food is included in this pack. And we'll get to that in just a moment. Safety pins is next. Safety pins could be not only used to repair items temporarily, but could be converted into fishing hooks, and could be also used for first aid applications to pull out and pick out a splinter or a stinger from a bee. And I would also recommend those to be made of stainless steel so they don't rust. The next item could be wet wipes or moist towelettes. Probably the smaller form factor possible. I'd probably get the travel kit size packs if you're going with the wet wipes, and those are always very good options. The next item would be whistle. Probably a small compact whistle, maybe like the Fox 40 Classic, and I would probably pick that obviously over maybe something like the Windstorm safety whistle, even though the Windstorm and the Storm safety whistle are both very excellent and the highest quality and noise output. If you can't hardly carry it, it's going to be a problem. So I'd probably go with a smaller form factor that has more than enough noise capability. And I think some of the smaller Fox 40 whistles would be part of the answer there. And the next item will be a compass. Instead of going with a full-size lensatic compass, I'd probably go with the highest quality button compass you can. The need for a compass though could be low, and but you never want to underestimate your ability to get lost. So definitely have that. And if you wear a watch, that could also be another redundancy too, to help figure out your navigation needs. And the last item before we go to part 4 would be basic first aid kit. Could just be a few bandages, some Once again, some moist towelettes, some antiseptic wipes. The bandages or band-aids could have the antibacterial ointments already in it, and you might have a small tourniquet, and you may or may not have that, or maybe some small, packs of blood stopper, depending on your level of preparedness. But having at least a basic first aid kit is an excellent start. Stay tuned, and we'll be in part 4.